Each month, we highlight one of the many seniors in our community that is making a difference and living life to the fullest.
Maddie Pascal's guest, Josephine Cox, who has an incredible story to tell us about surviving a health scare. Good morning, Maddie.
Well, good morning to both of you. You know, I have great seniors, but today, the senior on the move is Josephine Cox. She's here to tell you about surviving. I know some of you've had to do that, but here's her story. Welcome, Josie.
Thank you. Welcome to be here.
So glad you're here.
Me too.
Well, let's get right into it. You
Okay.
are a survivor.
Yes, I am.
Tell us about it.
Well, I feel great about it because I'm on the other side now.
All right.
And I had melanoma, and for a year or so, it was in a big mold.
Oh.
And it just, after they removed the mold, they didn't remove the root of the mold.
Okay.
And so the mold turned into cancer. And it was a rare type of cancer that ate in the middle of my muscles.
Oh.
And it ate to the rib cage. And I had to go in to have that removed. And they had to do muscle flaps.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that kind of a cancer is very rare.
Yes.
And how long ago did you have that?
It was 24 years ago.
24 years.
Yes.
Congratulations. I'm so glad you're here, and I know millions of people today are glad you're here.
Yes, they are.
And I know heaven is glad you're here because they weren't ready for you anyway.
No, they wasn't. No.
Well, how have you been able to cope with all of this?
Well, I have a family that helped me out, and especially God has. Yeah. It's been the grace of God that has helped me to go through all of this. And He's been my strong tower, really.
And He is indeed. But now you've had another scare since then.
Yes.
And what was that?
It was a Chiari malformation of the brain.
Oh, my.
And
what does that mean?
That meant that part of my cerebellum had fell in the back of my neck. And my skull was not closed to my neck. And so the cerebellum fell down into my neck.
Okay,
and
so
it
how
caused
have you coped with that?
Well, I am a determined person.
Yes, you are.
I am a fighter. And when they say I can't, I say I can.
Oh.
And I had to walk through it. And it was just God would tell me, this is not unto death. And when He said that, that gave me the zeal to really move and to fight.
And you have been a fighter, and I met you through the Miss Senior Arizona pageant.
Yes.
But you know what? I think it was all predetermined that I should meet you.
It was. It was.
And you even have your own clothing line.
I sure do. I
Tell
do
me
men.
about that.
Well, I do men and women clothing,
Okay.
and I'm very feminine. I'm a girl.
Oh yeah.
And so I like the hats.
See, we couldn't tell.
I like the hats. I like the purse, the shoes to match. So that's what I am. And the men clothes, I like to see men and to see them dress well. So I have the upscale type of clothesline for men and
Well,
women.
how do you sell it? I mean, how do people get
It's
to
by
it?
word of mouth,
Okay.
or they can call me or come to where I'm at.
Okay.
And I'm a mobile where I go to them.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I go to them.
You actually take the clothes to
I take the
people.
clothes to them, or I have catalogs that they can look at.
Okay.
And then I measure them and order the clothes for them.
Okay, but it's closed by Josephine, so you've got that tag.
Yes.
Oh, that's really exciting that you've turned your life around. You've got a business.
Yes.
And we're not very young anymore, are we?
No, we're not.
But you know, too, women of our age can continue to work.
We can.
And I love that about us because we don't just stop.
No, I'm not a stopper.
Oh, no. No, you're not. And you know, we're surrounded by these beautiful flags. That's another part of your life.
It is.
I was amazed that you can actually do, what do you call it?
It's praise, worship with flags.
Oh, my. I had never seen anything like it. You were so graceful. Can you kind of tell us how that got started?
Well, I went to South Africa with my daughter, and she has a prophetic dance. And so I went with her saying that I was going to be her bodyguard.
Oh.
But when we got to Johannesburg, she went to her class, and I'm saying, well, what am I going to do? And then I saw the class of flags. And I went to the class, and they moved those flags so beautifully.
So you have learned to move flags to music.
To music.
And it's actually healing.
Yes, it
You know,
is.
this has been unbelievable to hear how you have survived, how you've healed, how you now are on the road to another success story.
Yes.
And you have a philosophy, and it is?
My philosophy is that I live my life, I enjoy my children, and I laugh a lot.
I know you do. And you've got a great husband. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bless you for coming on.
Thank you.
And thanks so much. Amanda and Maria, back to you.
Maddie and Josephine, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your story on the Morning Blend today. It was very inspirational.
Coming up, your help is needed for pets and the people who love them. The Humane Society of Southern Arizona Speak for Animals Telethon is next. We'll be right back.